In this video, I will be talking about this Canon EOS M camera. It's one of these new compact camera that has a detachable lens, like the Nikon. I think the Nikon has N1, I think I call it. This is the EOS M, and when it first came out, I think it retailed for about $800, but now I checked online today and it's going for about $600. I mean, $600 is still a lot of money. It's a very solidly built camera. It's made in Japan. But the reason I have this with me right now is because a friend of mine bought this during Christmas, and she was complaining from day one that the focusing on this is very, very slow. And when I heard it, I was very surprised. I'm like, well, something in this price range, should perform quite well. This one that she got, it came with a 22 millimeter lens, is detachable. Okay. So I got to playing around with it, and I even downloaded the user guide. I searched online, and surprisingly, a lot of people was complaining about the focusing on this, especially with this 22 millimeter. Some people said if you get the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, it's a lot quicker. But this is the kit lens that it came with, and I'm thinking, at least it should perform respectably for such an expensive camera. So I played around with the settings, and one thing about this camera is that out of the box, the continuous autofocus is enabled. So let me turn it back on. And what this does is that it causes the camera to focus on anything that you point it to. And it'll keep on searching and hunting continuously for the best focus points. Sometimes it does a good job, sometimes it will spend 3, 4, 5 seconds hunting for a lock on the focus. So what I found is that if you disable the continuous autofocus, it does speed things up. So I've disabled it right here. The next thing is the AF method. The AF method on this, there are 3 of them. There is the face detection and tracking. Next one down is a Flexi Zone autofocus, multi-focus point. I think it's up to 31 different focus points. The last one here is Flexi Point AF single point. Let me first show you the single point and what it does. Okay, so if I go to the single point, this LCD is actually a touch screen. Now you see that square in the middle? I can actually have it set to whatever area that I want to focus. And once you set that, now for example, on my computer monitor, the name is right there. I'm going to press on that, press on the shutter halfway, and it'll lock onto that. It turns green, it's saying that, hey, it's focused. Okay, so that's a single point autofocus. Now the other one is the Flexi Zone autofocus multi-focus points. If I select that, what happens is that it will automatically detect the best object to focus. This mode works most of the time, sometimes a little slow. But overall, I think if you want the absolute speed, then you really should be using the single point. And I'm gonna try this on a person's face. Okay, let's switch over to the single point. So if I have it focus on something else, then it'll focus on that spot. Okay, let's try face detection and tracking, and this one basically is automatically going to detect the face. Move it to the side. So in summary, I think if you want the fastest speed out of this camera is the single point Flexi Zone autofocus. That seemed to be the quickest, but you do have to specify where you want to focus on. The next one, if you're taking a lot of pictures of people, then it's definitely going to be best with the face tracking, face recognition. Then you don't have to mess around with where you want to focus. But if it's general, all kind of different pictures, then Flexi Zone AF multi-point autofocus. But again, I think the single point is going to be your fastest option. But definitely turn off the. I think you should definitely turn off the continuous AF. That seemed to speed things up a lot more. If you have any questions or comments, you leave a comment in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Bye.